Good afternoon. Parts of Metro Manila were once again submerged in flood on Tuesday, June 9, 2015, as localized thunderstorms brought heavy rain in the metropolis. The heavy rain hasn't stopped, and there is still the occasional lightning and thunder. A thunderstorm advisory has been issued by the Pag-asa early Tuesday afternoon, reporting that Metro Manila, Bataan, Rizal, Nueva Ecija, Bulacan, Cavite, Batangas, Quezon, and Zambales were affected by the heavy rain. Thunderstorms are also expected to affect Tarlac and Pampanga provinces and other areas of Bataan, Rizal, Nueva Ecija, and Bulacan this afternoon. As you can see, it can be very dangerous to go out at the moment, so take precautionary measures against heavy rains, strong winds, lightning, and flash floods. This thunderstorm is expected to affect the mentioned areas for 3 days. You may have heard of a new word, thunderstorms. Back in the studio, we have our local meteorologist to explain this phenomenon.
Thunderstorms are basically rain clouds with presence of thunder and lightning that produce electrical charges, usually formed from cumulonimbus clouds. Most thunderstorms experience a cycle of 3 stages. This process is about 1 hour long for an ordinary thunderstorm. First is the cumulus stage. During the day, the sun heats the surface of the earth, which warms the air around it, and because warm air is lighter than cool air, an updraft occurs. The warm air will condense into a cumulus cloud if the air is moist, while the cloud will continue to grow as long as warm air below it continues to rise. Next, we have the mature stage. The water becomes large and heavy when the cumulus clouds become larger. Precipitation will start to fall through the cloud when the rising air can no longer hold them up. Meanwhile, cool, dry air starts to enter the cloud, and because cool air is heavier than warm air, downdraft occurs, which pulls the heavy water downward, making rain. This cloud has become a cumulonimbus cloud because it has an updraft, a downdraft, and rain. Thunder and lightning start to occur, as well as heavy rain. The cumulonimbus cloud is now a thunderstorm cell. Last stage is known as the dissipating stage. After about 30 minutes, the thunderstorm begins to dissipate. This occurs when the downdrafts in the cloud begins to dominate over the updraft. Since warm air can no longer rise, cloud droplets can no longer form. The storm dies out with light rain as the cloud disappears from bottom to top. So what causes this weather phenomenon? It needs 3 ingredients. First, it needs moisture to form clouds and rain. Then, it needs unstable air, which is warm air that can rise rapidly. Last, it needs anything capable of lifting air to help form thunderstorms. When warm, moist air rises in volume and increases in velocity, it initiates a warm updraft, making the storm cloud more buoyant and causes it to rise. When warm air rises, it meets cooler air and condenses into water vapor or hail. As these particles descend, they stroke the updraft, causing turbulence within the cloud. The force causes the cloud to erupt violently, unleashing electrical activity within. And this thunder is usually the aftermath of lightning, but what we hear in our ears is actually just a change of pressure. There are 4 types of thunderstorms: the single-cell storms, multi-cell cluster storms, multi-cell line storms, and supercells. But the most common one is the multi-cell cluster storms. Those storms usually last for a few hours, produces moderate-sized hail, and sometimes form weak tornadoes. Thunderstorms can be very dangerous. Its updrafts, small-scale current of rising air, and downdraft, currents of downward moving air, cause heavy precipitation and very strong winds, which can result to catastrophic flooding, just like what other provinces are currently experiencing. Although lasting longer, averaging a few milliseconds, lightning strikes deliver an appalling 300 kilovolts. Shocking, considering the 20 to 63 kilovolts delivered by an industrial shock. Burns, mostly in the upper and lower body, result when the body is exposed to a lightning strike as electrical current passes over the body surface. Unsurprisingly, knowing how much energy a strike produces, immediate deaths are inevitable. The strikes could cause cardiac or cardiopulmonary arrest. Composing of positive electrical charge, lightning travels between the base of the thundercloud and the point of contact on Earth in approximately 30 seconds. Yet knowledge in lightning attraction lacks. We know that strikes often strike tall, freestanding structures rather than open ground. And that is it for today for Weather Patrol. Thank you for watching and be safe.